Now, of course, this Saturday, talkSPORT brings you live boxing as Natasha Jonas defends her IBF welterweight title against Mikaela Mayer in her hometown of Liverpool. Our team on the night includes Adam Cattrall, commentator John Rawling, former super bantamweight champion Spencer Oliver as well. And I'm delighted to say we can speak to the champion now. Good afternoon, Natasha.
Yeah, good afternoon.
How are you? Are you very well? We can see you. You look very happy, a big smile on your face. You must be very, very excited about headlining in your hometown for the first time.
Yeah, no, it's a special night, I think, not just for myself and the city, but for females in the sport as well.
Can you feel the atmosphere and the buzz in Liverpool starting to build already?
Yeah, it's been building for a while. I think family, friends, and close supporters. I've always been well supported by the people of the city anyway, and I think they're getting into the groove now, especially with a couple of drives that me and Ben had on over Christmas, which were well supported by the public too.
Now, listen, I know you're a world champion, and this is, again, headlining in your hometown for the first time, but does it feel like any other fight, or because it's in your home city, you're a little bit, not more nervous, but it just feels a little bit different?
I think if I was a bit younger, it might have been. I think now that I'm a more experienced athlete and I've been to them, Olympic Games, Commonwealth Games, in this country, I'm a bit more experienced in how to deal with the pressure, and I think I now see it as much as I want to win, as still it's just another fight.
I think I'm right in saying you're fighting at welterweight for the first time. Is that right?
It's not the first time. It's the second time.
Second time.
Okay.
Yeah. How much of a difference does that make to your day-to-day life then, with regards to the weight and making sure you make it?
It was never a struggle for the super welter limit anyway. I never ever got close to even remotely near being there. I think the heaviest I weighed in was 149, with me clothes on. So, welter's a lot more comfortable. It doesn't mean you just eat less and eat more and train less. There's a lot of science behind trying to be the best that you can be at the weight and carry it well and perform, which is the ultimate goal.
Am I right in saying it's Mikaela's then? It's her first time she's fighting at this weight?
Yeah, that's right. I think the heaviest she's fought at as a professional has been 142. I think that was her last fight, and it'd be the first time she'll be actually at the 147 limit if she makes it.
I'm always curious when we speak to a boxer and they're fighting in front of their home crowd. Benny alluded to it earlier on. It's I imagine from your perspective just about the win, right? How important is performance for you this weekend?
I'm an athlete who takes great pride in how she performs. I like to think that I give 100% every time and wear my heart on my sleeve, and so that it's more that than anything else. I try not to put added pressure to myself. It's the boxing as a sport is the most pressure you'll get, not physically as well as mentally.
Do you expect this fight to be your hardest fight to date? Sorry, I know you've had some kind of blockbuster fights. I remember the Katie Taylor fight; that was a great fight. But do you expect this one to be your toughest test?
I expect Mikaela Mayer to be my best win on my record. I have been in there with the likes of Katie Taylor, so I think as far as standard and class goes, I think she's probably the hardest I've faced.
Where are we today? We're Tuesday, so we've got quite a few days till the actual fight night itself. What are you doing between now and then? Is it just more press? Presumably training stuff? You're not sparring anymore?
No, training actually finished today. That was the last proper session in camp. We'll have obviously a public workout tomorrow. We'll have a little shakeout while we're in the hotel, just to go over drills and do some tech stuff. Nothing major, nothing that's probably even going to get a sweat on, just to keep you loose and ready to perform on Saturday. That's it. The weight isn't an issue, so it's not about making weight. It's just about being comfortable and reserving your energy for Saturday night.
Do you mind having a few days away from the gym? I know some people, they're so addicted to training. I'm guessing for athletes like yourself, you might be part of that group of people. But do you mind having a few days off? I know it's essential you do it before you climb in the ring, but does it bother you?
Yeah, it's because I'm one of them people that I like to think that I'm dead laid back and don't I can laissez-faire and just sprout around, but really it's the structure of boxing that keeps me in line. So when for 10, 12 weeks and even beyond that, I've been in a routine. So when that routine goes, this is what makes this fight week so long, is that there's a break up in your routine. So Yeah, it is a bit weird being out of thingy, but like I say, it's not my first camp. It's, it was 16 camps in now as a pro, so yeah, it's just what it is. But it does make the week a bit longer when you're out waiting around to do stuff.
And when you've had this fight, obviously from your perspective, you're going to win. I know that the British Olympian Lauren Price is targeted to be next in line for a title shot against the winner, which from your perspective will be you. And there's no date yet of that in the calendar, if of course when it happens. But when do you get back in the gym? How long do you have off?
I like to just stay in the gym and like just to tick over. Like, boxing is my job essentially. So it's like everyone else gets up and goes to work 9 to 5 every day. That's what I do. I don't go every day, and it's not as intense when I do go and I'm out of camp. But I still like to just go and keep myself in a good condition.
I don't know if you know this, but former world champion Tony Bellew was on White and Jordan earlier this week on talkSPORT. Said that you're the greatest fighter to come out of Liverpool. Did you hear that? Did you know about that? And if so, how nice is that? That's unbelievable praise.
Yeah. I've known Tony, gosh, since the school days. He was mates with one of my older cousins, and the success he's had and the support he's given me over the years, at every level. I take my hat off to him, and for him to say that, it's a big thing, considering the success he's had and what he's done.
Another proud moment for you as well, that mural, it looks like it's been unveiled in Liverpool today. You must be incredibly proud of that as well.
Oh yeah, and all my family came out, and I had my nan standing there trying to not slip on the ice, and yeah, it's just lovely to be recognised and celebrated by the city that helped shape the woman who I am. So it's a big thing for me.
Well, listen, it's a big thing for us that we've got you on today. It's a big thing for us that we've got you fighting the weekend live on talkSPORT. We wish you all the very best. Thank you so much for your time. Enjoy the next few days of some peace and quiet, and good luck on fight night.
Oh, cheers. Appreciate you both. Thank you.
Our pleasure. Thank you so much for coming on. Don't forget, of course, this Saturday, talkSPORT brings you live boxing as Natasha Jonas defends her IBF welterweight title. That's against Mikaela Mayer in her hometown of Liverpool. That's Natasha Jonas against Mikaela Mayer from 8 p.m. You can listen on your radio on the talkSPORT app or watch the show live on the talkSPORT YouTube channel.
talkSPORT Drive. Super opinionated sporting debate. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.